Damn, I just got deja vu. Just shared the link out in a couple of spots. If you would like to share the link out, be much appreciated. Humble Among Broadcast System number 192 is about to go live. Be advised. Once again, be advised. Do what you got to do to get ready. Right now, I'm about to roll a little something. I got Steven all up in my shit. Oh, I forgot to fix the camera. Let me fix the camera a little bit. Yeah, Steven, you going to help with that? Oh. Yeah, the camera's dark. Go figure. That's good enough. We'll keep it there. Good a fucking enough. We'll change it if we have to as the sun goes down. Thank you, everybody who joined me here tonight. We're going to open tonight's live with a little smoking music. Get the fuck out of here, Steven. God damn it. Steven, I swear to God, if you knock that light over, we got issues. You're going in the river, dude. Right in the river. All right, we're going to open up tonight with a new song. Well, it's not really that new. It's been out for a little bit, but it'll be on all your streaming gimmicks tomorrow. Here's a song by my group with my homies Odious and Koske, Psych Ward Soldiers. This is called Painmaker. We're going to open with this tonight. Let me get my headphones on. Steven, I swear to God. I'm going to be talking about all this shit tonight. All this shit.
My beef's not with you, Koski. I know you can beat me.
That blunt, hit that dope, now it's time to fucking go. Fucked up lungs, blowing smoke, on our way to Ohio. Soldiers creeping out that loony bin, cause we be so psycho. Met the devil in the boonies, they think that I sold my soul. We ain't selling shit, we like the Legion of Doom. They talk a lot, pick off and up just like the Legion of Boom. I put your blood up in the bog and let the pitcher plants bloom. The leeches feeding off your carcass, beavers build you a tomb. Wait, but rebel flag, them soldiers lay you to rest. I take a serrated blade, I did away in your chest. These pussies ain't be getting plays, but yet they claim they the best. They hoping in they brain that they can be the same as myself. We don't relate to you pests, you let the hate control your narrative. Pussy run his mouth up on the web, boy, we ain't scared of him. Catch me in the ring, I'll hit your bitch ass with a lariat. Laughing while they crying, man, this shit is so hilarious.
Yeah, Steven, get distracted by another cat. Go attack Mimi. Ew, this goober.
I shake it up like the cars. Wonder how I got these scars. Really thought they raised the bar. Millie rocked their way to Mars. Felt the earth was way too hard. Comments on the state of art. Pennies offered to the bard. Well worth their waiting hard. Bleeding for your craft. Are you worthy to truly starve? Reading first draft.
Fake ass footage.
Links for you to carve. Turning off the cap. Mine was that of a shark. They were last running laps. Their journey's nothing but a lark. Marks like Jensen Carp. Predictable like the weather. Disposed of in the sharps. About to rip them out their leathers. Them boys softer than a feather.
Aliens in the chat, please.
In their pillows. If you're ever feeling tethered, remember where the smoke billows. Blowing out their windows. Know I had to clear the air. Swimming with those shallow minnows. You'll never get here from there. Sending mixed signals. Suspected they were unaware. Ditch the candlelight vigils for an even lesser fun affair.
get a call from K and Humble, said they on their way to match it. Pulling on a bigot's neck, I stretch it out just like elastic. Put his body in a box, I did it quick with my own tactic. I got homies who be selling dope and homies who be doing it. I got the sticky grinding, packing bongs, I need a smoother hit. Girl said that I need some meds and she think that I'm losing it. Try to get it cracking, leave him drowning in a pool of spit. Stupid bitch coming through, we make your crib a psych ward. Stomp around on heads, I'm trying to get a brand new high score. Catch a rocket, flip the pack just like my name was Heinz Ward. If the deal ain't about some money, cannot find the time for it. Glass tubes in my hand, I'm swinging like a hatchet. Pills, weed, dope, got the stuff inside my jacket. Double pump this homie, got the beam, you know I flash it. I'm a W2 just like I'm filing taxes.
Hey, whoop whoop. That's a Kosuke joint. What's up, y'all? So, Painmaker, that was Painmaker we just opened with. Painmaker will be out on all your streaming gimmicks. Hey, get out of here, you. On all your streaming gimmicks tomorrow. So, yeah, go run that up. Psych Ward Soldiers is the name. Do we got a pre-save link for that, Odious? Did Kosuke ever send either of us pre-save links for that shit? I don't know if we actually. I'm sure there is one. We just might not have it. Yeah. So that's tomorrow. Go run that up. You just heard it here. Odious was on Whoops Up, Whoops Down, I believe Saturday or Sunday. I forget which day. I think it was Saturday. It might have been Sunday. Try not to get water on the microphone. This is a notorious fucking botch. This is how I've ruined so many microphones while performing live. Try to open the goddamn shit with the mic in my hand, and then sploosh, I just killed a microphone. Rest in peace to all those microphones that I've ruined at so many shows. And I wonder why they don't book me again. Yeah, so Odious was on Whoops Up, Whoops Down. What are you doing, Mimi? Mimi, what are you doing? What are you looking at out there? Mimi's looking out the window right now. You can see her butt. You can see her fuzzy little butt right there. So Odious and Josh talked about American Psycho. And from what I understand, Odious, you were embarrassed to talk about American Psycho. Why were you embarrassed, Odious? It's not like there's a whole, community of really cringe edgelord / incels built up around that movie or anything. Why would you be embarrassed? That's like me being embarrassed about liking Joker and Joker 2. Come on, Odious. We got to embrace it. We got to embrace it, man. All right, I'm done with busting Odious's balls segment of the show. I'm going to be on Whoops Up, Whoops Down again real soon. We're going to tape for Toxic Avenger 3 this weekend. So I think that'll be out the following week. So look forward to that. We're going to be talking Toxie again. Oh yeah. Let me talk about the art contest. That's what I have to talk about first. I was going to talk about Father's Day, but let's talk about the art contest first. So, weed art contest, and I have a weed update for you as well. The weed art contest. What are the rules? Submit a piece of artwork is the rules. The name of the strain, Relic. Shouts out to Relic, member for 32 months. That shit's crazy. Whoop whoop. Shouts out to Relic, member of the Alienated for 32 months. There are no rules. Try to make it alien / lemon themed. We were gonna call it Legendary Lemon, but Waifu Wicked had the brilliant idea of calling it Lemonalienade. So we're now calling it Lemonalienade. And we only have 3 or 4 entries right now. At least so far. I think Woody Woo sent one. Slothy sent one. A Ninja with a Pencil sent one. And Aaron Ramiro, I believe is dude's name on Twitter, sent one. Those are the 4. One of those I have to disqualify. Slothy, I think I might have to disqualify because I believe it's AI. It certainly looks like AI. So, but I'm going to show them all to you guys here soon. But yeah, I want we want more submissions, so definitely send them in. Especially because we have this new name now, so I feel like it's like, I don't know, it's sort of refreshed the contest. Now, let me show you the weed update. Here we go. Got a little weed update for you folks curious where we're at. Carnage, member for 2 months of the Alienated. Connor, member for 33 months. Carnage's alienated message says, yo, I'm getting high on Viagra at Boston Market. Mad Clown Love. Yo. Carnage out there living his best life. And Connor Juggalo 95, member for 33 months. Whoop whoop, see everyone at the gathering. Hey, whoop whoop. Thank you for the support, y'all. Much appreciated. Let me get this here weed strain up. And I gotta go into here. Bam. And it's gigantic. It's ginormous. It's huge. Gonna make that much smaller weed update. Tinier weed update. All right, that's about right. Do it like that. You can see what it's looking like. So that's the Lemonalienade. Lemonalienade. Lemonalienade? I'm not even quite sure how to say this damn weed strain we're trying to do. Make it bigger? Make it even bigger? I'll make it bigger. Here we go. Then I'll kind of center it a little bit. Is that better? Is that more better? Yeah, there you go. Huh? That's pretty exciting, huh? Pretty exciting stuff there. So there's a little sneak peek at the Lemonalienade, which I can totally pronounce. Don't make it a thing. I want to talk a little bit. I want to get like kind of serious among a little bit here. I guess I talked a little bit about it on the stream we did yesterday. We watched the ICP Bonnaroo set, and it was Father's Day. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about, this is the first Father's Day I've had without my dad. This is the first time I've had a Father's Day where I didn't see my dad or talk to my dad. Shit, I believe I've seen my father every Father's Day. Yeah, I've probably seen him, maybe except for maybe those Father's Day. Yeah, when they were separated, probably not those Father's Days. But this is the first one. And I just wanted to say, it's not Father's Day anymore, but I just wanted to tell people out there to, call your dad and tell him you love him. Type beat, because I can't. Similar to the call your mom shit that always gets me. Call your mom because I can't. Call your mom and your dad. Fuck, call them both because I can't call either of them. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that real quick because it dawned on me pretty late yesterday. I mean, shit, I guess during the stream I hadn't really thought about it much. That it was like the first Father's Day. No, you know what? We talked about it. Me and Em talked about it when we were shopping. Yeah, it had already crossed my mind. But I was definitely not trying to think about it. That's for sure. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about it on here. For the sake of kind of opening up with you guys more. Because I've been trying to open up a little bit more on here and be a little bit more transparent about my life, my struggles in my life. And this, the whole taking care of my dad thing was a big struggle for a while there. And, he's gone now. And now I can't, now he can't be a pain in my ass. You know what I mean? He can't be a pain in my ass anymore. And, I miss the motherfucker. And it's weird, the littlest things that remind me of him. Anyway, rest in peace to Bruce Bray once again. Miss you, Dad. That man, after my mom died, that man really stepped up to the fucking plate. He really fucking stepped up to the plate. A lot of people would have crumbled in this situation that he was in, tasked with taking care of 2 kids on his own, but he did the best he could. So rest in peace to Bruce Bray. All right, got me to cry just a little bit right at the beginning of the show. All right. Now enough of the sentimental stuff. Let's get into it. Israel bombs Iran, specifically nuclear facilities, which totally doesn't make me nervous at all, y'all. It's not like I'm a constant nervous wreck about this nuclear thing. Definitely bombs and nukes mixed doesn't make me nervous at all. Totally chill about it. Nationwide protests broke out. What was it? I guess for Juneteenth, but really not about Juneteenth, because Juneteenth is I guess Juneteenth is coming up this week, right? It was this No Kings protest broke out nationwide. Just general anti-Trump protesting. And to really combat that, Trump announced today that he will be starting a mobile phone company. I don't know how this combats that at all, but this is my very loose way of tying this in. To combat all the protesting, Trump has announced Trump Mobile. That's right. This is a real thing. Trump Mobile and the T1 phone. That's right. Will Gates used to always joke about your Obama phone. Now you can get yourself a Trump phone, dog. The T1 Mobile, it's $47.45 a month for a phone plan through AT&T, Verizon, and some other shit. And it's a $4.99 golden smartphone. That's right. Made in America. Made in the good old USA. This is a real thing. I'm not making that part up. This phone is real, apparently. I can't believe it's real. It feels like a parody thing. But, yeah, if you want a Trump phone, you can get yourself a Trump Mobile T1 phone pretty soon. Pretty soon. Yeah. ICP, I guess I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. The ICP accidentally headlined Bonnaroo. I want to make a whole video about this because I'm not quite sure they actually did headline Bonnaroo. I think there was another act called Tractor Beam that technically was playing later than them. But who am I to get in the way of a good story? Fuck that. The story's way better that ICP accidentally headlined Bonnaroo. Don't you think, Steven O, you little annoying cat? Always in my way. A good cat, but annoying. I was trying to read yesterday, and this motherfucker Steven right here, this motherfucker Steven was just like trying to put herself in between me and the book. So like trying to position the book, which is, maybe about a foot away from my face, a foot and some change away from my face, positioning herself in between my arms and the book. So just basically pay attention to me, motherfucker. Pay attention to me. Fuck Tractor Beam, let me have this. I'm sorry. Don't kill the messenger. All it took was looking at the schedule. I know. Crazy work, right? But yeah, the Detroit Metro Times, or the Metro Times, did say that they headlined it. I don't think they actually did. Hey, shouts out to Sentimental Steve. I think Sentimental Steve gave me that Holy Grail of a Chapter 17 shirt at the Gathering last year. Thank you very much for that, Sentimental Steve. I do believe that was you, right? Brian Red tatted your cat on you. That's dope. Shouts out to Red. Trying to get some work with Red here again soon. Hey, buddy. You being good? All right, I got to do the notes. Is that okay? All right. Well, I got to do the notes, okay? Yeah, sorry I was so busy, Steve. Like, Emily told me after you left, yo, he was, like, waiting for so long, and you were just talking and talking and talking. My apologies, dude. This fucking gathering shit can get a little hectic. All right, let's go into the gathering shit. The Gathering of the Juggalos. First of all, I want to talk about this real quick. There are volunteers who are needed for Wicked Clown harm reduction at the Gathering. Basically, there's two types of volunteers they're looking for. A booth volunteer, essentially someone, I guess, to stay at the booth. And then on-the-ground distributor, basically someone to walk around handing out supplies, some more mobile version. So if you're looking to volunteer of any of those two types, pretty easy peasy. Just know some of your shit, have a little bit of harm reduction knowledge, and hand out, safe kits, Narcan, test strips, etc., water, I'm sure, snacks. They had like water and snacks and all kinds of shit in that harm reduction tent. Go check out the Gathering documentary I did last year. There's an interview I do in the harm reduction tent, and I show you all the stuff they got in there. That they're basically just handing out to Juggalos. There's a little QR code gimmick you can scan right there. Okay. Now let's talk about the Gathering. The rollout for the Gathering of the Juggalos continues. These daily announcements have continued. All right, I'm going to get controversial here when we get to the detonation stage. But first, a returning legend. There's definitely, you can't argue that this man is not a legend. I got to get out of the weed thing. Hold on. Oh, and then I'm going to have to resize it again. Safari, there you are. R.A. the Rugged Man. Definitely a legend. So R.A. was announced when? I think the day after we did the last live. Yeah, Thursday. R.A. the Rugged Man was announced. I'm going to go ahead and read this for y'all. Gathering of the Juggalos presents the legendary R.A. the Rugged Man. You know this is the Gathering of Legends, right? Right? And you know what they say about legends. They never die, motherfucker. And now, coming back around from the cosmos like a rap game, Hail Bop. I swear, I know that they say Creeper writes these, but I'll be goddamn if it doesn't seem like Jumpsteady writes these. It's definitely written in the style of a Jumpsteady. Can we agree on that? It's the return of R.A. the Rugged Man, rocking a past as checkered as the floor of a Masonic lodge. Nice. And the ability to ride beats like a unicycle rider spinning plates. Nice. This preeminent MC has etched himself permanently in the lore of Gatherings past in a way you either had to be there for or have to ask about. Few names garner as much excitement and universal respect as R.A. the Rugged Man. That's why we're proud to call him a friend of the family, in caps. Or capitalized. And you can see why they call this living legend the GOAT at the Gathering of the Legends. So, yeah, definitely excited to see R.A. Definitely R.A. getting a main stage slot. I would have to imagine AI can't write this. No way does AI write this. Oh, that would make me so sad if these were AI prompts to write in the style of Jumpsteady. I hear Creeper writes these, the guy who does the that Juggalo comic there. I hear Creeper writes these. I'm pretty sure the first RA verse I heard was on a Vanilla Ice album, which I only listened to because ICP was on there. Does RA got a verse on there? That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. RA got a verse on that album. I don't remember RA. The first RA verse I heard was on the Smut Peddlers album with Cage and Mr. Eon. And there's a really fire song. I think, is it called Stanley Kubrick? I think it's called Stanley Kubrick. Are you thinking of that dude, Law the Ghost Man? Carnage? Because Law the Ghost Man is the one on the ICP song that on Forgotten Freshness, ICP actually censor his lyrics because he has that line where he says, "We kill beep beep like the." I'm not even gonna say it. This will get clipped and taken wildly out of context. But he says that on the Vanilla Ice song, and they censor it, and they go, "Yeah, Law the Dark Man, that's it, Carnage, that's it." Whack lyric censor or whack lyric alert. Yeah, which it is a wild lyric, but yeah, I can understand why ICP wouldn't want that shit on their product. Lame lyric deleted. Yeah, it's like whack lyric. Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah, Rugged Man was 100% not on a Vanilla Ice album. Yeah, we solved the mystery. We were talking about Law the Dark Man, which is a similar name. I will give you credit, Carnage. It is a very similar name, but very different rapper. Stanley Kubrick is such a fire song though. Lame lyric censor. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, Stanley Kubrick's a fire song. He he says some fucking crazy shit in his verse, man. As soon as I heard that verse, I fell in love with R.A. the Rugged Man, because he's like, oh shit, there's like, I'm a rap legend to little weird white kids who carve shit in their arms like I don't want to live. Yo. When I heard that shit, I was like, all right, fan for life. He says he gets his dick sucked in the Batmobile. There's so much wild shit in that verse. Shouts out fucking R.A. the Rugged Man. That verse is so hard. That verse is so fucking hard. Go listen to Smut Peddlers, Stanley Kubrick featuring R.A. the Rugged Man. It's such a good song. The only thing that fucking sucks ass is the version of that song on streaming fucking clips out or skips at one point, making the song like useless after that. I don't think they still fucking fixed that shit. I still don't think they fixed that shit. Anyway, I'm ranting way too long about Stanley Kubrick. Let's talk Detonation Stage. This was also leaked / announced, I guess, last time when people were in the chat saying Acetone was on Detonation Stage. They were leaking something right then and there, because it turns out Acetone was on the Detonation Stage. Now, might be one of the only things I'm even interested in seeing on the Detonation Stage, but we'll talk about that in a second. This is the part that got me in a little trouble on Twitter, because I, here's the thing. With the price raise and all that shit, I really expected it to be more like the Super Gathering. Where I don't know if you guys remember, the Super Gathering had legendary shit, had big name artists on the daytime side stage, a lot of them on that main stage, on the nighttime side stage back down the hill and shit. I mean, City Morgue played at what, like 3:30 in the morning? You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, I know. There's, and you know what? Congratulations to everybody who got booked. You know, I'm just saying, I'm a picky motherfucker. I'm not necessarily interested in hardly any of this. All right, let's go through them though. And shouts out to everybody who did get booked. Don't feel like this is me on some hater shit. I'm not on some hater shit. Maybe a little bit on some hater shit. I'm not, but I promise you, I'm not on some hater shit. This is me on some fan shit, on some what I want to see shit. Now, I can't really win because either way it's going to look like I'm on some hater shit. If I bite my tongue, they say I'm not sharing my real opinion. If I tell you my real opinion, I'm a fucking hater. So I'm fucked either way. So I might as well just tell y'all really what I fucking think and what I want to see. 100% on some hater shit. Fuck you, Frankie Goldie. How about that? How about that for some hater shit? And I said I'm excited to see Acetone. Acetone's like the only thing that I'm fucking interested in seeing probably on this stage. And don't get mad at me because I'm going to end up calling it the Gathering of Openers, all right? Don't get mad at me because it's the Gathering of Openers, all right? Don't get mad at me because it's the Gathering of Bions, all right? Don't kill the messenger, goddammit. All right, let's go through these. Let's go through these where I get myself in more trouble. 216 Zay, Abe LinkedIn, who I believe 216 Zay and Abe LinkedIn are both on Ghost House Records, which Andrew Ponix is also on. Acetone Boogie, of course. Big shouts out to Acetone for getting the spot on there. Ansi and Damone, Big Brutal, Black Magic the Infidel. See, I don't know. Bloodshot Mafia, Bluntfield, BPTF, which is Bulletproof and the Fool. I met one of these guys at the Gathering. Very nice dude. Brotherhood X, Celtics, I would guess. Double Homicide, which is a name that is familiar. I think they played last year. Dread, Evil Steven, which is, that's my cat, really. That's Evil Steven right there. Falling Under, Freaky da Pimp. I like that name. Fury, Gavin Gunn, Get Money, Gigi Esco, Gingerbread. Shouts out to Gingerbread. That's Chris. Chris, I know be watching. Shouts out to Gingerbread for getting the spot too. I know he's a fan. Hell's Bells, Jason Mass DeBooth, Jay Dirty, Keegan Graham. Hey, shouts out to Keegan Graham getting a spot. Knowledge the MC. That name is familiar. I don't know why Knowledge the MC is familiar. I feel like Knowledge the MC is usually rapping with someone else. Could be wrong. I don't really know. Coat Records. It looks like Coat stands for King of All Trades. Lie in Wait. McNasty. McNasty is a underground legend. McNasty definitely I remember from the horrorcore.com days. Nada. That name is familiar. She does look familiar. Nino Light and Jay Payne, Carnival to Kingdom, Problematic, Razor Tongue, Sam Asheroth, Shade, shouts out to Shade getting a spot, Skeezus, Sorry for Yellin', that's kind of a tight name, Swanger. Why he all red like that? Oh, he got blood. He got fake blood all over him. Tempo Tie with a 3 for the E. The Dumpster Babies, which is that's the Xander Gage right there. I think Xander Gage is a member of Dumpster Babies. Xander Gage, famously a name that Frankie Goldie was trying to tell me I should change my rap name to Xander Gage. When if you type in Xander Gage on Spotify, you get about 1,000 different Xander Gages. I don't know what that man's Frankie Goldie is on, but he is really spun out sometimes. That Boy Jonesy, Tony Bone. I like Tony Bone's name for some reason. Why do I like Tony Bone so much? Tricked Out, Underworld Assassins, Willie Hayes and Fago Gang. Shouts out to Willie Hayes getting a spot. And Zombie Cult. Shouts out to Zombie Cult getting a spot. Well, that dude right there, really nice. It's a nice fella. So, yeah, there's the Detonation Stage. Now, congratulations to all the Juggalo rappers who got a spot on the Detonation Stage. Now, I'm just saying, man, that $300 price hike, it should not feel like the Gathering of the Openers. I'm just saying. You came up with Zardock after, bruh. Zardock was way later. Xander Gage was the first pitch. What was it? Xander Gage and I should dress in a suit like I'm Rod Sterling from the Twilight Zone, right? That was the pitch. Which maybe I should lean into that Twilight Zone shit now. Like, you know, I've had several people pitch Twilight Zone shit to me. So maybe I should lean into the suit. Maybe I should wear a suit and sweat my ass off at the fucking gathering. No, I didn't say bad stage. Did I say bad stage? Now, I'm allowed to have my goddamn opinion. I'm sick of this shit. I can say I have no interest in seeing most of these artists, okay? Without hearing them, yes. I know, crazy work. Will I hear some of them? Maybe. Will I be gathering? Probably. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, all right? Here's the thing. Instead of getting all butthurt about it, instead of getting all fucking butthurt about it and tweeting at me and shit on some like fucking weird gaslighty shit of like, oh, bloody blah, you know, you should show love to all juggalos no matter what. Like, that's not how it fucking works, bro. Well, welcome to fucking reality. If every juggalo supported me, boy, what a miracle world. What a fucking fantasy ass world that would be if every fucking juggalo supported me. That ain't the way it fucking is, though, dog. Fucking half of you motherfuckers talk shit about me. But, hey, we can all pretend that we live in a fucking fantasy world, right? We can all pretend that we live in a fucking fantasy world where everybody supports everybody. That ain't the way it is. That just ain't the way it is. I try to support the shit that I like on this show. It's been that way since the beginning. It's literally me just talking about shit that I like. I'm sorry if it doesn't fall, if your shit doesn't fall within the category of shit that I like. My apologies. Maybe instead of getting butthurt about it, be like, hey, it would be cool if you showed up to see my set, dog. That would, I mean, shit. I'd be like, okay, word, when are you playing? It's not fucking hard. I'm just saying, you catch more flies with, what is it? Catch more flies with sugar? You catch, whatever the fucking phrase is. You know what I'm saying? Now, my whole point with this shit is if we raised up the price $60 this year, I would expect that money to be hopefully going to the acts. So far, it doesn't feel like that's what's going down, all right? That's all. Now, no, I'm not all right. Someone said, "Are you all right?" Hell no. Hell no, I'm not all right. All right, I think I cut most of that promo. But yeah, man, I'm just a picky listener. I'm a picky everything, man. I don't like the vast majority of all entertainment. I don't like the vast majority of everything that comes out. Most of what the world considers dope, I think is absolute trash. It's just that, and that includes Juggalo rap. Most Juggalo rap in horrorcore is absolute garbage. Sorry. That's my opinion. I can have it. God damn it. Don't take away my goddamn opinion away from me. For the love of God, it's the last thing I have. Let me have my fucking opinion. Eric off the meds. Don't use my government, Frankie, you weirdo. What meds? Frankie acting like I'm on meds. Frankie thinking that I was on meds is flattering, honestly. I know I'm gonna get in trouble probably for a lot of the shit I said. It's just my opinion. Don't get all fucking butthurt over it. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see. We got the Ziplines next, I think. All right, let's go to Ziplines. That if you think this is a crash out, Frankie, you saw me crash out. You saw me crash out for real. That ain't shit. All right. All right, this is crazy as fuck to me. Do you think you're really going to be that high up in the air? Like, are they going to make you climb a little tower? Ah, man. I am People said that this happened once before and, you know, it seemingly went okay. To me, I feel like there's so much that could go wrong here. To me, it feels like there's so much that could go wrong here. All right, I'm going to read this shit. Reach legendary speeds while ziplining at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Hey, Juggalos, are you ready for some high-flying fun? Well, crack open a cold Faygo, grab your best buds, and get ready to ride the skies Juggalo style. Coming to you brand new at the Gathering of Legends, it's the Zipline Tower. So it is indeed a fucking tower. Unless you're a newborn baby, you might have... Yo, is Nathan for you fucking... Did Nathan write this? Unless you're a baby, you... Only babies don't have the doink it, okay? Only babies aren't going to ride the zip line. Are you a baby? Are you a baby? Then you better get on that zip line. Yo. Unless you're a newborn baby, you might have to... You might have seen these before. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what they did. But in case you are... Wait, in case you are a newborn baby, allow us to walk you through it. You climb the tower, strap in, grab the handles, and prepare for a hit of raw adrenaline as you slide your clenched cheeks from one end to the zip line to the platform below. Now, I already know some people are planning on unclenching their cheeks, but that's a different story. This spot of dopeness comes at no extra charge with the cost of your ticket. Just another way we're going all out to make this gathering legendary. So, yeah, Juggalo's planning on peeing and pooping, on bombing the motherfucking gathering. People planning on using the zipliners as moving targets. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong with any of this? Definitely, I don't see any room for error with any of this. Saturday, the ICP Shangri-La Tour Throwback Show, which what better gathering than this one where, you know, allegedly we're getting the 6th Joker's card of the second deck. What better gathering to do a Shangri-La Throwback Show? I'm hella excited for this one, actually. I keep going. Let me read this shit. All right. Behold, Juggalos, as we reach back into the annals of time and pull from out of the past one of the most mythic, insane Clown Posse performances in all of Hatchet history. In 2002, the original 6 Joker's card, the Race Shangri-La, was released, forever changing the landscape of Juggalo kind. In the months that followed, the Wicked Clowns embarked on a devastating nationwide tour to deliver the unprecedented flavor of that era directly to the painted faces of Juggalos everywhere. It was captured in the closing chapters of Behind the Paint. It was officially bootlegged in L.A. It was a time of untold levels of positivity and freshness that is still talked about to this day. Now, Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope are bringing the Wraith's blessing of diamond rain to fall upon your nugget once again in this loving recreation of that very tour show. Whether you're, hey, you chill. Whether you're reliving your fondest Faygo-soaked memories or you weren't old enough for your mama to drop you off at the venue, now is your sacred second chance to catch this throwback. Like a time-traveling carny cornerback. What? I don't even know. Cornerback at the Gathering of Legends. What's a cornerback? I don't know what a cornerback is. Chat, what's a cornerback? Can you tell me what's a cornerback, huh? So, yeah, I'm excited about that. The Shangri-La show. Feels very appropriate for this gathering. Now, there's been a lot of talk about how do they reveal this Joker's card image. All right? Let's get in my speculation. Let's get in my little nerdy brain for a second, all right? What a better way. What's the best way to reveal that image? I think maybe at the end of that set, literally, because it's what, Thursday night, I'm assuming. I would assume that would be Thursday night they would do that set. Thursday night, it's what, 11:30? Right at the end of the set, they drop from a giant canopy type beat the image of the new Joker's card. And then that shit drops a half hour later on all your streaming gimmicks. I guess if they really are going to drop it at the Gathering day one, everyone's going to have seen it though, right? So maybe they don't do a big grand reveal then. Maybe they don't do a grand reveal at all for real this time. I don't know. Maybe literally the way you see it is going to be pulling up to Gathering to buy it. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, it's a football position? Cornerback is a football position. Wes, you actually sent the letter. I went and checked a couple of times and it wasn't in there. I haven't been to the P.O. box in a second. I'm going to go next time, Wes, and get your letter. Thank you for actually sending that shit. I honestly had assumed that you had not sent it or forgotten, because I get people saying they're going to send stuff to the P.O. box and then they just never send that shit. They call him Humble Among because he smokes mid. Thank you, Frankie. See, that's the old Frankie Goldie. We're starting to get a little hints of the old Frankie Goldie again. He's starting to come out of his cage again. That's good to see. That's good to see. Shit. I guess let's go into Club Chaos. Is that what we got next? Trying to smoke my mid here. This is, what is this, by the way? Glazed apricot lime sativa. Yeah, I'm smoking on sativa, so that might explain something. Me smoking on sativa. Let's see. So that Shangri-La announcement, these are daily announcements, by the way. I don't know if I'm doing a good job of explaining that. That was Saturday, the Shangri-La announcement. Ziplines were Friday. And the R.A. the Rugged Man and Secret Detonation leak / drop was all Thursday. Now, Sunday, and I got some thoughts on this I want to share. They announced, get this out of here, the return of Club Chaos. Which I don't think that, let me just get into it, then I'll get into it, all right? All right, so the return of Club Chaos. Is Club Chaos at the Gathering purely speculation? Deep in the night, hidden somewhere on Gathering grounds, there is rumored to be a secret place. A place of lights, shadows, bass, outrageous fuckery, radical debauchery, and pure unfiltered chaos. It is said to be 420 friendly, for Juggalos by Juggalos after hours club. Is said to be a okay, I was like, did they really not put the A in there? Club with its roots set deep in Gathering history. It goes by many names, but the one that resonates from the woods in the darkest hours of the night to a bass-driven, see, they spelled bass wrong, though, bass-driven pulse of pure madness is Club Chaos. The truth of what it is or what it was can only truly be known by those who have been there, who have somehow managed to find their way through the maze and into its demented den. So this is where I'm going to get on my purely speculation shit for sure in a second. Some say that you don't find the Club Chaos, but that it finds you. Is there even truth to the return of this epic party within a party, or is it all purely speculation? Perhaps you can find out for yourself, but be warned. Some of the stories that have emerged from Club Chaos that are still shared in hushed whispers amongst old school juggalos everywhere are difficult to even imagine, let alone witnessed with your own eyes. Boy, holy run-on sentence, Batman. All right. So let's talk about Club Chaos. So Club Chaos, if you don't know, legendary gathering staple, party in the woods type beat. I've heard some people describe it as orgy in the woods type beat. But yeah, they would basically have like these parties in the middle of the woods. People would come out and do performances. I believe someone told me a story once about psychopathic riders pulling up into Club Chaos and doing a middle of the night performance. So legendary shit. This was done by like a group of juggalos that is documented a little bit in Family Underground. I do believe one of the threads of that documentary is them fucking following the family that does Club Chaos. So you can see a little bit of that in Family Underground, right? You can see this family that puts together Club Chaos, or the OG Club Chaos. Now, what do I think this Club Chaos is? Let me get to that in a second after I take a sip of water. Now, and I got to give Emily credit for this because Emily definitely kicked off this train of thought. If you don't know, and I think she's right. I think she's right on the money, especially with how it's written. This got me thinking. If you don't know, Jump Steady was at Lost Lands this past year. And at Lost Lands, they do a gimmick called Club Cloaca. All right? Club Cloaca's gimmick is it's a secret nightclub within the festival. It last 2 years ago, it was a red door, and you had to know the password to get into the red door. And then basically it was a little nightclub over here to the side that if you knew the password, you could get in the red door and you can get in the nightclub where all this secret freshness was going on the nightclub, right? Now, I'm thinking that's essentially what they're going to do, a more Juggalo, LARPy, jump steady, nerdy version of that, because he mentions a maze. So I'm thinking it's going to be some sort of like little, like a hedge maze of some kind. This is all me wildly speculating. Some kind of hedge maze of some kind that would lead you to a secret door. Now, there's a couple of different areas at the gathering they could pull this off. I believe I pulled up the map for this. Now, let's see. I want to say the Yum Yum's garden area was where the Club Cloaca was 2 years ago. But I think it would make more sense to either put it where the pirate ship was, where the forest stage shit was, in the woods perhaps. Or maybe if they're not using that crater stage, then I don't know. Shape, you know about Club Cloaca. Shape goes to the Lost Lands. Shape, what do you think about the idea that this new Club Chaos is basically Jump Steady's version of Club Cloaca? You know? Am I crazy with that? That's kind of what I'm feeling like this is going to be. Like a more I mean, they're making Club Chaos more official, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like it's going to be. I got to give huge credit for Emily for that. She definitely kicked off that train of thought. I totally feel like that's what they're going to do with Club Chaos. So that was Sunday. Today, they announced Odd Squad returning. I think this will be, their third performance. I believe their first performance was at the Supa. Then they came back a couple years later. Juggalos are too high on nitrous to find a secret door. Imagine finding a secret door through a maze. Two, and remembering the password while you're trying to suck down imagine trying to suck down nitrous while walking through a maze and trying to remember a password for a secret door that you're going to find at the end of the maze. There's a lot to ask. Cloaca is a bird's butthole. It's also the butthole on the dinosaur, on Becky. If you didn't know, Juggalo with a GoPro. That is a cloaca. Cloaca's in the chat. Let's show them what we're talking about, y'all. If there's any alienated in here right now, show them the cloaca. Thank you, EC Juggalo. That right there is a cloaca, my friend. Thank you, EC Juggalo, having my back with that. All right, let's talk the Odd Squad. Yeah, see that right there? That's a cloaca. Yeah, show your spokes. All right. Let me do the Odd Squad shit here. All right, let me read this Odd Squad posting. This was earlier today. You want to talk legendary. There isn't a word more appropriate to describe the ascension of Nubs, A-Factor, and Snowman, the unlikely trio who put the rap game in a chokehold under the collective name of the Odd Squad family. The moment these Phoenix phenoms set foot in the Juggalo underground, it was like touching a lit match to gasoline. Word of their skills soon spread like wildfire, and after being embraced with open arms, it's hard to picture the gathering of legends without them. Their on-point lyricism, smoked-out introspection, and outsider perspective have cemented a real bond of, yeah, that's not right, with the Juggalos. So when we hear Odd Squad, we know that means one thing: family. Odd Squad's fine. I'm not gonna hate on Odd Squad, but I'm not like a huge fan or anything. They're fine though. They're not horrible to me like some of that horrorcore I'm sure will be fucking absolutely horrible. Odd Squad's fine though. Odd Squad's fine. Twisted eats Doritos from Nub's hands. No. Nubs from Nubs Nubs. Ugh. I will. They suck. You don't like the Odd Squad shape? Yeah. They're fine. I'm not gonna say they suck. I don't think they suck, but they're fine. They definitely they do their thing. But that's the third artist. Now, once again, I'm going to go there. That's the third artist announcement, official artist announcement that we got. And no disrespect to them, or maybe a little disrespect to them, because I'm sure they'll take it this way. But are they legendary? Are they legendary? That's the third artist announcement we have. Are they legendary? I don't know, man. I don't know. I hate to be that guy, but I have to be that guy with the $60 raise, the $300 price tag. I gotta ask that question. Are they legendary? I hate to be that guy, but I gotta be that guy. But we'll see. We will see. Here's the thing. You got Tech 9. That's big. That is definitely big. Juggalos will fucking love that. You got ICP, you got Ouija, you got Darby. That's almost like a given at this point. I would assume Shaggy the Airhead gets a performance, I would hope Shaggy the Airhead gets a performance. Yeah. Those are like almost givens, right? But I'm hoping for a 3-6 Mafia. You know what I mean? I want a Cypress Hill. I want a goddamn Ice Cube or something, goddamn it. If I'm spending $300, I want to see some legendary shit. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it'll be okay if I gather more. That'll be fine too. I mean, if I don't got to go to a set, that's fine too. I can totally gather. But for $300, I'm just saying, man. I hope we get some more legendary shit. It's so early, though. It's so early. Hopefully, we just got to be patient. I'm I'm still holding out hope, okay? I'm trying to Bone Thugs. Here's the thing. I don't know how real this was. I saw someone say that they commented. I think this was on Reddit. I think it was on Juggalo Reddit. Someone commented and asked DJ Paul if he's gathering, and he said no. Now, I don't know if that's real or not. Like, I take stuff on Reddit with a big old grain of salt. I didn't see the post myself, but man, if 3-6 ain't coming to that package, that's a fucking, I mean, that whole tour needs to show up. Yes, that's what we were saying last time. That whole package needs to show up. Vanilla Ice needs to show up for sure. But we don't know the lineup yet, so I have to hold out my criticism just a little bit. But yet I know I am being very critical on here, but that's the way I'm feeling. I mean, would you guys rather me like not be honest about how I feel about the lineup? I would much rather be honest with you about how I feel about the lineup, and instead of being like, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Last year I was much more forgiving because they had like announced Static X, Gangsta Nip, shit I actually wanted to see for main stage. But granted, once again, still very early. It's so early. We just got to be patient. I gotta be patient. A lot of you don't give a fuck about the lineup. I care about the lineup at least because I want to see some legendary shit. I want to see a couple music acts I've never seen before. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is a music festival. You know, it's a gathering of the family and shit, like Gathering of the Juggalos and shit. But it's also a fucking music festival. We can't forget that. All right, I'm going off way too long about this. All right, so that's all the gathering announcements. I tried my fucking damnedest. I tried my damnedest to go back and finish Final Destination 1, all right? I tried so hard, and I got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I don't know what it is, man. There's aspects about the Final Destination that I like, but it's so fucking cheesy, man. I don't know. I got a little bit further this time than I did last time, but yeah, fuck you, Frankie. Juffy among. Fucking Frankie Goldie. More like Stanky Moldy. Huh? What are you going to change your next Instagram account to, huh? Blanky Foldy? Huh? Fucking Frankie Goldie. Tell you what. I'm just kidding, Frankie. I love you. Why am I being Juffy among, though? Why? Because I'm actually telling you my opinion about the lineup. That makes me Juffy. For real? For realsies? Come on, man. Cut me a break, Stanky. You stanky ass Foldy. I mean, Frankie. I'm not going to go. I'm not even going to do it. I tried to finish Final Destination. I watched a decent portion of Pumpkinhead finally. Pumpkinhead I've been really fucking curious about for a long time. Pumpkinhead, the type of movie back in the day at the video store that the cover I was always like, that shit's corny. I don't think I have any interest in watching this corny ass movie. It's actually pretty fucking fresh. It held up surprisingly well. Yeah, like really good folk horror type fucking beat. Especially it being such an older movie. It really is a pretty good movie. Check out Pumpkinhead if you've never seen it. I want to see Frankie Goldie and Humble Mung get into a heated basketball the 1 versus 1. The 1 versus 1 has to be Kosuke versus Frankie, because then we can actually see something hilarious. Me versus Frankie is nothing. I mean, what are we doing? What are we even doing if it's me versus Frankie? If it's Kosuke versus Frankie, then we see something hilarious. All right? But Frankie don't want that smoke. We already know that. We already know Frankie has turned down the Kosuke 1 versus 1. You don't want that smoke with Kosuke. Kosuke would eat him up on the court. I'm me saying stuff like I know anything about basketball. He would eat him up on the court. I don't even know the rules of basketball, y'all. I would be so fucked. Frankie would definitely eat me up. Maybe that would be the hilarious thing, to watch me try to dribble a basketball. We can just do that. We can just call it a day and be like, Humble, walk and dribble a basketball. Just do the dribble. That would be enough, all right? That's how bad I am at the sports, all right? Fuck. There's a movie on here I didn't put on the list. Tripper. The Tripper, which also a slightly older horror movie. I think this one's from like the 2000s. Directed by David Arquette. I watched this recently, a couple of nights ago. Also held up surprisingly well. Pee Wee Herman's in it. Paul Reubens is in it. Thomas Jane is weirdly in it. David Arquette's in it, of course. Jay Muse is in it. But yeah, it's a slasher movie where the slasher is Ronald Reagan, or looks like Ronald Reagan. I don't know. Really dope, though. For a David Arquette directed movie, it's really dope. It's actually got a really grainy look to it as well. I tried to watch the movie Fanboys recently, and that did not hold up. That did not hold up at all, all right? I couldn't get, man, and I thought I liked that movie. I couldn't get 15 minutes into it. It was so bad. So I turned that off, and I watched, because I'm on a bit of a Whitest Kids You Know kick right now, because I got into this whole Trevor Moore was maybe unalived conspiracy theory. So I've been watching a lot of Whitest Kids You Know stuff, and I never saw their movie Miss March, so I started watching some Miss March last night. Miss March is a little goofy, but surprisingly pretty fucking good, and has a lot of really good, shocking, gross out type moments. Miss March is like actually pretty fucking fire. Yeah, man. I thought I liked Fanboys. I really thought the firefighters, dog. Oh, I'm so glad someone actually has seen Miss March and knows what I'm talking. Yo, Horstick.mpeg is ahead of his time, right? I was watching that being like, did JPEG Mafia steal his swag from Horstick.mpeg? I feel like JPEG Mafia maybe stole his swag from Horstick.mpeg. Am I wrong? Yo, Horstick.mpeg got me every single time. I mean, every time they even say Horstick.mpeg or anything about that character was getting me. God damn, that shit's fucking fire. I fell asleep a little bit towards the end of that one, so I gotta finish that one. I'm almost done with this fucking insanely fucked up book that I don't know I can recommend. I don't think I can recommend to anyone unless they're into really deeply fucked up psychological. I mean, I don't even know, man. It's dark. It's really dark, but it's like darkly funny at times, but also just like, man, this person is fucked up. This book, Tampa, that I've been reading for a minute now because it's very tough to read. I have to end up putting it down several fucking times. Every time I read it, basically. But I'm almost at the end of it. I'm like fucking 15, 20 pages. I'm like 17 pages away from finishing it. So I'm going to try to my fucking damnedest to finish that thing tonight. I want to start doing reviews of shit, man. I have like thoughts about like different things like movies and albums and these books that I'd be finishing. And I want to make reviews. I talk to you guys about them on here, but I want to try to maybe make a couple of them into videos. I know I've done some of the movie reviews, and those don't really ever take off, but they're like fun to do. But the problem with doing review videos is I feel like it's so fucking played out that I'm trying to like figure out like a me way of doing it, like a fresher a somewhat fresher way of doing it. But I really want to do review videos because I'm like reading more now, and like I'd like to get into like talking about some books and shit. So yeah, don't be surprised if you see me doing random book reviews all of a sudden for some of these books that I've finished recently. Also been thinking about writing a little bit too. Robert Eggers is announced that he's doing a Christmas Carol movie with Willem Dafoe as Scrooge, which sounds crazy. He has a new movie called Werewolf with a U for the wolf out as his next film, however. Ari Aster has Eddington out July 18th. I still really want to see Friendship. Spaceballs 2 released a teaser coming out in 2027. Kendrick Lamar did 2 shows in Toronto and did Do Not Like Us in Toronto. Drake drops a song the same night as the first show with an alleged West Coast diss in it. Drake had sent, what the fuck is that? One of his goons. Drake sent one of his goons to knock on the fucking, try to get into the garage hotel door or some shit. And he was surprised that the garage hotel door was locked. Drake had police on his street staking the shit out. Some really, really, really weird shit with that. But Kendrick, at the same time, flew in for the show in Toronto, didn't actually sleep in Toronto, but he flew back in between nights. So he didn't actually stay in Toronto. He flew back, which, Toronto and New York ain't that far away, but I don't know. He flew back. Wouldn't the harder thing to be to, like, I'm staying in your city? Like, I get it. Like, do you really want to tempt the guy who may be unalived, allegedly unalived double X or triple X, double X? Would you really want to tempt the Drake Meister like that? I don't know. I did find it interesting he flew back, though. There's this whole weird thing, like local Vermont thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, where this local Vermont rap promoter / I guess brand ambassador, I don't even know what you would call what he's doing. He had his shit stolen by Converse. XXX Tentacion I'm talking about, by the way. Don't get me going, Dungeon. God damn it. But yeah, he had his shit stolen. His whole branding stolen by Converse. His whole shit is Dear Kelly. It's like Dear Love Kelly. Yeah, that's what his shit is. Dear Kelly, Love Kelly. Like a love letter. And Converse straight up stole his whole branding after doing a collab show with him, and it's pretty fucking crazy. And a really fucking big example of how a major corporation can take advantage of a smaller artist who had buzz, and just straight up steal the whole fucking shit. That shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I can play that if you guys really want. I don't know. It's so Vermont specific though. Like I feel like no one even knows what I'm talking about. Painmaker on all streaming gimmicks tomorrow. Psych Ward Soldiers single Painmaker on all streaming gimmicks tomorrow. Cheesegate got a new one out tomorrow as well. House with a Z. That's HOUZE They got a new one out, Music for Mental Patients, out tomorrow. I think, am I wrong? Is that physical only? Is that physical only? I don't know. I think it might be physical only. I think they were only selling the physicals, right? Yeah, Apollon says yes. Isham announced that the Golden Age project will drop on July 4th. Darby is teasing his new album once again. I think he just teased it yesterday. Lazy and Crazy did a Friday the 13th drop, or a Friday the 13th leftovers drop. LazyandCrazyClothing.com. Ouija did a live over on Facebook on Thursday, and he did play a snippet of a new song. So we can play that for you. There's not really a lot he talked about on that stream, but there is a snippet of one of the new Sinister and Ouija songs. I'll play that for you. Let's see. This was last Thursday. Says he has a lot to talk about. Plugs the Another Summer in Hell tour with Sinister. That's going to be going down here shortly. Says he's proud of the merch for this tour. Says he put a lot into the merch for this tour. He goes through the dates. He plugs Came to Kill, the project with Sinister, out June 27th. And then he plays a new song, Bodies in the Lake. And we'll pull that up for you guys and gals. Oh, shit. We got a Joe Queener super chat. Queener. I might be saying your name wrong, dog. Happy Father's Day to all the Jugga dads and daddies. Storked for all the new music, and late happy birthday to Taffy. Can't wait to gather. I think early happy birthday to Taffy. Is Taffy's birthday tomorrow? Free shipping on Cheesegate merch till my birthday the 17th. Yes, it's tomorrow. Member for 28 months of the Alienated, Little Taffy. Move Acetone to main stage where the legends, or we riot, Shape said in the chat. I mean, you might as fucking well, dog. I mean, one of these things ain't like the other type beat. For sure. Like, you might as fucking well move Acetone to the fucking main stage. All right, I think, yeah, Bodies in the Lake. Now let me get this set up.
Y'all want to hear some songs? This is the one your mom told me to play. She was like, make sure you play Bodies in the Lake. My grandbaby's gonna love that.
Chapter 17.
Let's go. Drift to the center of that myth. It's not the end of this. Life is just a myth. Homie, you can miss me, but your real preferences. You gon' get decapitated. Giving a fuck who try to snitch. Bitch, I don't exist. I don't exist. I tell them to tell some more. Body in Lake Elsinore. Juggalo, Excelsior. Check the scores. Yeah, that killer you can't ignore. The wickedest Juggalo. Motherfucking lake, yo. Put the shaggy in my truck and drive away home. On that bench, bitch, I'm pushing up the weights. I'ma punch the devil in his face. Straight up from the grind to the chamber. Blank big, but somebody get it with a neighbor. Swing sports and go with the saber. Yeah, and a 1-2 punch with the Vader.
Sinister spazzed on this shit.
Give a fuck with the city with permission. My name fucking Ross is my mission. So take another nigga's in your vision. Cut another way by the lake. So cut it up, bitch. Coming more
Yeah, that shit hard.
Call your fucking mom. Call her up.
All right. He plays another song, but the other song is Bloodhound Claw, which just came out this Friday. Says he's once again dropping a song every Friday until Came to Kill drops on the 27th. So expect another song this Friday. And then it's the 27th after that. So Came to Kill drops. I know a lot of you already heard it because it came out on Apple for all of a half a day or a morning there. So a lot of you have heard it already. I haven't heard it still. I still haven't heard it. So yeah, helly curious to hear the full project because Bodies in the Lake is probably my favorite song I've heard off the project so far. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Sinister spazzed on that shit. That shit's crazy. Yeah, Bloodhound Claw. I did write in my notes, Ouija's yes on this one sound like Lil Jon. Am I crazy? Am I crazy or the yes on that sound very Little Johnny? Am I crazy? I might be. There's a lot of new stuff on chapter17.com, including a Wasteland vinyl and some new fresh Chapter 17 shorts as well that I think were all newly added as well. Littler John. Lil John. I like Littler John. Littlest John. Yeah, man. Go check that shit out. Those shorts are fire. I really like them lightning joints. Go to chapter17.com to check those out though. And cop them shits. Yeah. I think we got the tour. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to talk about this shit. So glad I put this in here. Segan Umo and Percy Bones will be hitting a few dates down in Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas City, it looks like. A little run. Go check them out. That's the homies right there, Percy and Umo. Really good people. Go check them out. Old Soul, I don't really know. Baka 11, that name is familiar. Baka 11? And I think these are some of the same people on the tour that they already did through Texas rather recently. Hoax is definitely one of those names off of that tour. But anyway, go check out Percy and Segan Umo on this little run going down, the 19th, the 20th, the 21st, 22nd, and 24th through the South area and Midwest a little bit too, I guess. Kansas City a little bit. Another Summer in Hell tour going down here shortly. What, tomorrow? Does that kick? Yeah, that shit kicks off tomorrow. God damn. In Minneapolis. Kicks off tomorrow in Minneapolis. And the Insane Clown Posse tour is going on right now. Are they yeah, it's an off night tonight. But they are in Omaha, Nebraska. It looks like tomorrow. Now let's talk a little bit. Let's see. Let's talk a little bit about Bonnaroo. I said it earlier. I talked about it earlier a little bit. ICP accidentally headlining Bonnaroo. If you don't know, Bonnaroo got rained on and flooded out, and they canceled Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the whole rest of the festival. And it was reported that ICP was the last act and therefore the accidental headliner of the festival. I do believe a DJ was going a little bit later than ICP, but I'm not one to get in the way of a good story. I definitely support the narrative that ICP accidentally headlined fucking Bonnaroo. Here's the thing about Bonnaroo, though. I was looking this up. Were you there, Acetone? I was so mad about that. I wanted to see Tyler, the Creator. What the fuck is the name? I got the schedule. And according to this schedule here, I said him earlier. I already forgot. I'm stoned as fuck, y'all. Tractor Beam. So ICP played on this stage from 12:30 to 1:30, and Tractor Beam played on the Infinity stage from 1 to 2. So Tractor Beam technically played, unless Tractor Beam canceled. But yeah, it was a DJ. It was a DJ. Definitely. Tractor Beam got to be a DJ. That whole stage is DJs. So technically, and I'm not, hey, let's keep this a secret, all right? I like the narrative. I like the narrative that ICP Tractor Beam canceled, okay? Let's go with that narrative, all right? Tractor Beam canceled and ICP accidentally headlined, all right? Don't hate me because I'm the bearer of bad news. There's a lot of that lately. There's a lot of that in my life, I feel like. Let's see. All right. JCW Lunacy episodes 37 and 38 came out on a dual premiere the same night they did the Shaggy Show recently. Oh yeah, Summer Smash coming up too. They are on what? They're on the Sunday of Summer Smash. That shit's so fucking wild. They're opening for Young Thug. That's so fucking ICP opening for Young Thug on Sunday. What the fuck, man? Oh yeah, that Bonnaroo shit though. We watched that over on Twitch on Sunday, and interesting performance. I kind of want to make a video about the whole Bonnaroo thing, just because I feel like it would be fun to like put all of this into one little thing. But yeah, watching that, there was a couple of things that really surprised me, like the big old fucking pop when they started In My Room. Like, that crowd went fucking crazy. The mics got better, by the way, as the show went on. The very first couple of songs, the mics were crazy low. Tractor Beam headline Detonation Stage. I'm really curious where some of that staging is at this year, man. I'm so curious about that staging. I'm hella curious if they use that crater area. Fuck, man. Anyway, fuck, where is it? Oh yeah, the big old pop for In My Room. There's so many. That means there's so many young kids like TikTok juggalos who were in the house for that, because that pop was insane. The other thing is the lack of people that were on stage for that Faygo Armageddon. I guess there weren't enough people there willing to test Bonnaroo security, because there was not a lot of people on stage for that Faygo Armageddon there. Detonation Stage is the Slaughterhouse tent. That's wild they're going to have that many performances in there then. I'm curious about that other stage, though, the Iconic Stage, right? The Iconic Stage they have in that area that I feel like is where the crater is, which would be very interesting. That would be actually kind of convenient. If they put the secondary stage where the crater is, it'll be pretty convenient to get to that. Because I feel like it was kind of a pain in the ass to find the secondary stage last year. Because you had to, like, I don't know, it felt like way tucked over there. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a better setup if they put it over where that crater shit is. Suck on my huge pop. But yeah, let's go into Shaggy Show stuff. I think that was all I had to talk about. Oh yeah, let's do the GCW shit. This JCW show that is going to bleed into each other. Powder Keg is the JCW show. It will be on streaming too. I have to imagine this will be the go home in a lot of ways for what will happen at the Gathering. The war at the Gathering. And JC Dub will also be in the house a little bit for this ALW show. All right, now I guess I'm going to do Shaggy Show stuff. I have cotton mouth so fucking bad. Hold on. Okay. Let's do Shaggy Show stuff. I know everyone was waiting for it. We're finally here, though. All right, this is from Thursday, June 12th, from Bonnaroo to you. This was live at Bonnaroo. Shaggy starts the stream by jacking off a turkey call. Shaggy has been made out to be a liar yet again. There's no Violent J on this stream. They have a festival ninja cam. DJ Clay said people are dressing like male women out there. Shaggy waited an hour before the stream to ask Violent J to be on the stream. He sent him a text, and it seems Violent J is sleeping. Violent J will not be on the stream because he is Sleepy J. He's not going to be on the stream. Also sleeping and heckling from his bunk is DJ Clay, who is sleeping on the RV, on Shaggy's bus, his RV gimmick, in a bunk, shirtless, heckling from his little bunk. Shaggy looks at the lineup of Bonnaroo for a bit. DJ Clay is heckling from his little bed bunk booth gimmick, and Shaggy tells him to shut his curtain. Oh, did I really not put the fucking link in here again? 1 second, I gotta find this shit.
Ah, he's an Australian feller, huh? All right. Well, also, we got Sammy Vergi. No, Sammy Vergi. Marcus King.
No, he's a DJ.
Ah, what about Marcus King? I don't know any of these motherfuckers.
He's an American singer.
Oh, sweet.
Wow.
Green Velvet.
Wait, hold on. You got to see how this guy looks.
What the fuck? That's a guy? It looks like somebody's little sister. Nice hat. Fuck. A ninja cat. What? That motherfucker. That's not a ninja. Wow, that guy's a ninja. Either fucking come over here. Don't just be yelling shit out the side. I don't give a fuck. Shut your curtain. Thank you. Fucking guy that's back there heckling.
Shut your curtain. Shut your curtain really had me going. Shut your curtain might be my favorite part of the whole episode, honestly. Shaggy has a question about sexual reassignment titties after he is tricked. Let's see here.
Is about to get a fucking sex change, right? But before, you know how the sex change bitches, they get their titties made into like man pecs?
I think we've had this conversation.
No, not that one. It was something different. So, are you allowed to look at a before and after picture of the same titty before it's reduced to a peck? 'Cause it's the same fucking titty, just without titty fat inside of it. So is that what makes the difference between pictures of titties? Is the titty fat inside of the titty? It's the same nipple.
I'm reminded by the line from Shaggy Two Dopes, I believe Fuck Off, where he says, titties ain't shit but sacks of fat, bitch.
No answer.
It's a lot of double standards floating around this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
People are saying yes.
Guess what? It's the titty fat that counts. All right, let's see. All
right. Graham Murray, welcome to the Alienated. You can now access various secret videos, including the vasectomy vlog, Juggalo Ohio 1 and 2, uncut versions of a couple of different gathering videos, a bunch of stuff and things and stuff. Thank you for joining the Alienated. Much appreciated. Yeah, vasectomy vlog right out the gate this time. Taffy, notice I plugged. notice right out the gate this time. I plugged the vasectomy vlog. Oh yeah, and the cool custom emojis. Yeah, you get access to all those sweet custom emojis, including Steven, my dumb face, Stoney's dumb face, EC's sweet adorable face, a cloaca, chicken. Emily is a chicken nugget. All kinds of freshness, right there, at your fingertips. God, I am stoned as fuck. All right, let's finish this. God, how long have I been on? Okay, I gotta finish this. Shaggy, already did that. They continue looking up artists and judging their appearance. Basically, they're just Googling the artists who are on Bonnaroo and just roasting how they look. Oh yeah, this is a good quote. I think this is better left unsaid and just let it play. Oh, come on. Come on, you little scrubber.
Oh. Okay.
Good dogs in a pile.
Die Spitz. Hey Nothing. And the Drop Teams.
This is Die Spitz. It's a female band.
Oh, see, they should be the Kitchen Dwellers.
Jesus.
What
else we got?
Boy. Ooh, Molly's a sexist too. Ooh. Oh, we in hype.
All right, Shaggy really testing his "you can't cancel me" card. Is it even a card? I don't know. Hype train dies, and they remember they have to spin the wheel to give away the hype train giveaway from last time. I think they still forgot to spin that wheel. Third leg of the tour will be in September. It will hit Texas, he says again, catches up on Super Chats for a while. Shaggy eats a greasy hot dog and says he likes the taste of Pepsid. He teases that Violent J might show up if he answers the text and gets up and puts on his makeup and runs over there real quick. Maybe he's sleeping in his makeup, actually. Who knows? June dates. They talk about the June tour dates. Father's Day coming up. Justin had it easy growing up, and Shaggy shares a childhood trauma with us all. Oh, that's too far. The scrubbing shit is not working out for me tonight.
So you never got trapped in the back of a fucking closet where like 5 of your stepbrothers were trying to fucking kill you by stabbing swords through the walls?
No.
No, that never happened to you?
No.
That's crazy. I thought that happened to everybody, not just me.
I was the oldest.
Oh, boy. Yeah, so Father, I'm pretty geeked, though, man, because
I have to assume that really happened. I have to assume that really did happen. He, his brothers and cousins, did he say? Brothers and stepbrothers tried to kill him with ninja swords. I can imagine that would be rather traumatic. Renee, Ronan, and Lucha Lili will be flying out for Father's Day. Lili is excited to throw Fago on stage again. ICP on Hulu. Shaggy asking where's his cut of the Hulu money.
Biden auto stamp signature shits. What's that called? Like the computer stamp signature? But yeah, so I guess it'll be on Hulu. I gotta check into what the fuck my money is for that shit.
I found the shit.
Did you find where my check is for that?
Yep. No, not really.
Where's they streamed ICP on Hulu. If you didn't see it, you can see it on YouTube. There's a channel that has a pretty clean rip of the whole performance on the YouTube. You can find it pretty easily. Let's see. Someone in the chat says they got into a fight in a private chat with Ronnie Radke while defending ICP. I don't know what any of that could possibly mean. Like, why are you in a private chat with Ronnie Radke? Was that Ronnie Radke? Why was he talking shit about ICP? I don't know. There's a lot to unpack with that. Shaggy doesn't know who that is even. Is Ronnie talking shit? I wrote in my notes here. Excuse me. Still having copyright problems with the new t-shirts. Once again, the Hatchet Man logo and the Shaggy Show logo as well getting copyright stricken on his own shirts. Shaggy yells at Justin about tank tops for a little bit. Shaggy talks about Tech and R.A. the Rugged Man at the Gathering.
Been some fucking names released that will be performing there. Yes, indeedy. One of which will be Tech 9 will be performing at the Gathering. R.A. the Rugged Man will be at the Gathering. I don't
That's
know.
dope. You saw
have
them
a,
on stage, Shovel.
You don't have a fucking signature.
Shout out to Precious
thing.
Juggalos in the chat.
I'm gonna pull up your guys' Instagram.
I'm not sure who else that we had announced. I know those two for sure because I seen them.
Let's check.
I seen them.
Let's check.
Good check.
All right. Here we go.
The Shangri-La says there's been a few announcements. Tech 9. All right.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about all he had to say. They look it up after that. Justin is hype about the Gathering zipline. There's a mystery whistle outside. They eat some Nutty Buddy cakes. Ricky Hawk doing 30 years. I don't know what the fuck that note means. Who's that? I wrote. I have no idea what the fuck that note is about. DJ Clay gets out of bed and joins the stream, or he doesn't join the stream. He actually goes outside to take a shit, it seems. Someone in the chat psychically knows that Shaggy shaved his nuts recently. Let's see. Shaggy is upset about the phrase "have a happy roo," and he wants to change it to "have a happy boner." Shaggy talks about Luigi Mangione a little bit, who he refers to as the Super Mario guy. Shaggy doesn't know what a manifesto is. DJ Clay goes outside to take his shit instead of joining the stream. That's where he goes outside. Ninja Cam, real quick. They cut outside to a box boy, a dude picking up cardboard. They do the RIPs. Shaggy flexes some sampling knowledge on Justin. Brian Wilson, RIP. Shaggy says Jay would cry if he was on here. DJ Clay returns from pooping. Let's see. And Shaggy asks him how his poop was.
Hey, boys.
Right.
That's right. How the fuck is it that only... Oh, there he is. How's your poop? Oh, you're sitting down?
And
all right,
he
he's sitting
joins
down.
them for a little bit. And jerks off that turkey call a little bit more. He's really jacking it off. Really jacking it off quite a bit. Let's see. Shaggy asks how they have. Shaggy asks if they have ever not done an infomercial for the Gathering. It seems like Shaggy really wants to do an infomercial this year, so I would think maybe that gets the ball rolling enough to actually get it done. They did end up doing. I think they did end up doing one last year. I think we talked about it last time. I'm like 99% sure they ended up doing one last year. Shaggy calls Joe Exotic the Lion King. Illegal baby names. Here's a list of illegal baby names in the United States of America. They go over real quick. The names King, Queen, Jesus Christ, the number 3 in Roman numerals, Santa Claus, Majesty, which is a Ouija Max song, Adolf Hitler, Nutella, Messiah, the @ symbol, and 1609. They just announced Ice Cube. Are you fucking with me? They already did the announcement today. Are you fucking with me? This motherfucker might be trolling me. Man, how dare you? How dare you, Reggie? How dare you, Reggie? That's fucked up, man. You had me checking, though. Hey. If they book Ice Cube, that'll be the top. That's the top dog for me, all right? Fucking A, Umo. I was talking about band names. I was talking about the band names in the U.S. Shit. It's not a good look. Whoop, whoop. Not a good look for me. Not a good look for me, for sure. But hey, that's probably the highest name on my list. You know, you know what I mean? Umo, that's fucking funny. I open this and first I hear is Hitler. Whoop whoop. Well, my apologies. I was going through the band names list that they talked about on the Shaggy Show. Oh fuck. There's another name if they announce them for the Gathering that they bring up on the Shaggy Show here. Shaggy plays with his nuts a little bit to make DJ Clay uncomfortable. They watch people on the Ninja Cam for a while, and then they bring up the name of someone who I mean, if they book this legend for the Gathering of the Juggalos, I'll shut my mouth. It's Ice Cube and one other name, all right? There's two names that if they booked either of these, I'd shut the fuck up immediately, all right? Ice Cube's one, which thank you, Reggie, for trolling me. The second, Corey Feldman. If they book Ice Cube or Corey Feldman for the Gathering of the Juggalos, I will shut up. I will shut my mouth. I will be quiet. All right, legends confirmed. All right. I will be like, okay, let's fucking go. Yeah, we need Corey, right? No, dog, we need Corey. No, we need Feldman. It ain't, I mean, come on, man. What are we even doing? We don't got the Feld dog? Okay. If they get Feldman and goddamn Big J, and his crew are there, do you guys know what kind of legendary interaction they would be setting up? Do you understand the weight of comedic power that would have? That's a comedic bomb just waiting to explode. If they get Big J and Zach and all of them, and fucking Feld Dog is there, come on. We need that for the culture. Corey Feldman for the culture. Really, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put all my chips on Corey Feldman at this point. Corey Feldman is the name that I want the most, even over Ice Cube. That's how bold I'm going to get, okay? I want Corey Feldman, and this is a shoot, mind you. I want Corey Feldman over Ice Cube, and that's a shoot, all right? Yeah. If you get the whole Legion of Skanks, I mean, I guess you got to get Danny Soder. You got to get Danny Sodes. Damn, dog, you tripping. Purely speculation, Josh. Purely speculation on that one. All right, Corey Feldman has a new song, though. Shaggy says that Corey finally made his way out of his algorithm. Shaggy wants to know why hash browns don't absorb salt. It's confirmed that Violent J is indeed sleeping when someone knocks on the door. Shaggy brings up the breakfast poutine that he had again recently. Shaggy's mad that his kids started The Simpsons from the beginning, which I don't know why he's mad at that. He should be proud. He should be proud of that. Yeah, we need Danny Sodes, right? I feel like you can't. If Feldman is there, you got to get Danny Sodes. I mean, what are we even doing? Yeah, they do the real shit gimmick. Shaggy talks about his ramen noodle struggle meal. Eggs and ramen noodle fried, basically. Some coked out disco dancers. Heavy metal parking lot video. Shaggy and DJ Clay had no idea what heavy metal parking lot is. Definitely check out heavy metal parking lot if you've never seen it. That shit's fire. DJ Clay says some news bombs are about to be dropping about Let 'Em Bleed 5. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, ICP, DJ Clay, Shaggy, and Tripster, Justin's account, a bunch of different accounts just posted very cryptic images that I think have something to do with Let 'Em Bleed 5. Yeah, Shaggy throws his toothpick at the camera, Razor Ramon style, and that's it. Are we almost is it almost din time? No. Okay, kind of. Hell yeah. I'm about to wrap this shit up. You gotta go to the stove. Oh. Gotta get the kitties food. All right, y'all. All right, I think that's about it. I think I'm gonna get off of here. Gotta go get the kitties food. Yeah. All right, love you guys. Whoop whoop. Stuff and things and stuff. Yeah. I don't know what to promote. I did a song over that Devereaux beat. I got another Devereaux beat I need to do a song over. Yeah, stuff and things and stuff. All right, love you guys. Oh, Psych Ward Soldiers, Painmaker, out tomorrow. Cheesegate, Music for Mental Patients, out tomorrow. Househouse.com with a Z. All right, y'all. Love you. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, gimmicks to really screw up your algorithm, all that good shit. Bye. End broadcast.